Okay, this is a tips and tricks video beginner guide. So, we'll start off, go into a game. And if you've already started playing, so that's fine. So, the first part is going to be coupons. Yeah? So, the first tip is about coupons, and coupons are quite difficult to grind for the further you get in. So the best way is by getting limestone, making a whole factory like this. I'll do a tour on the factory so you know how to build them, and you can build one yourself and make tons of coupons. It's not the best way, but it's one of the best ways in my disposal. See, you get that much, but it's good with a coal generator. So first tip, you have like all that in there. So concrete bags are one of the best ways for starters to get coupons, because they give you 12 points each bag, each one of these, 12 points in this thing. Gives you 12 points, and to make them, you have limestone what goes in one way, and you have limestone come out the other, and you have the limestone go in through a splitter, and you have a iron ore going in the furnace, and then iron ingots coming out the other, and you have them both mixed together so they all go into a chest. And you can probably move this down there so you get all the 12 points, but you can't have they stacked into ones. Like if you have the whole chest full of concrete and you just keep feeding it in, the points will get lower. So each bag, it will go lower because it'll get used to that one thing. So if you just like checker them like this in your chest, like do that, and then concrete there, that there. Yeah, that's tip 1. Okay, tip 2 is about unlocking things and how far, like what you're looking forward to on this. So, on tier 0 you got all that stuff, all of this. And tier 1 you get like conveyor belts and lifters and foundations, all the main things like the map and hand slot. Tier 2, all of this, you can pause it at any time to see all the ingredients. And tier 3 is good for getting car, and this is very good for getting sword and the pipes and things like that. But you need it takes the phase 1 to get the tier 3 and 4, but it takes phase 2 to get these two, and then those take phase 3, obviously. Okay, don't know many tips, but okay, the man, tip 3. So where you find the rifle is on sulfur. You unlock the sulfur, you give it 10, and then you make tons of black powder using that 50 and 25 charcoal, and then you can research that if you want to, but you can mainly just research smokeless powder, what's quite difficult to get on the when you unlock phase 2. You can get the plastic and oil and things to make the smokeless powder. And when you get here, I don't know, but I do know right here or here, there is the rifle where you can unlock the rifle, and here's the explosives. Yeah, it's just in case for beginners, they don't know where to unlock things, but I'm just telling you where you unlock things in case you wanted a gun. They're here, or they are there's electrified rebar for the rebar gun. Okay, the rebar gun. Some alien organisms, and you go to the hog research, or you can start from any of these, and then go down to bioorganic properties, and you go down to structural analyzer, and rebar gun. It does so it takes 2 shots to kill a alien boar. You know what I mean? One of yeah, you know, the like boar things will ram into you. If you shoot it twice with a normal rebar, it kills it. I'll do some later researching on. I'll be doing a part 2 of advanced tips on this. But the inhaler is over here. I don't have it yet because I didn't save up enough. But here's some more things. You can look at the tech tree of all the things what you can get later on. Yeah, and how you get power shards. Power shards is on power slugs. So you find a power slug and you put it in and you unlock power shard. And then first thing you want to get is overclocking. So that makes it so you can make your biomass burners produce more power, so it doesn't overload. And it makes it, but it does use up a lot more biofuel. That's the downside. And on quartz, if you want the Explorer buggy, which goes like 140 or 150 kilometers per hour, you have to get quartz, and they're quite difficult. And once you get the quartz scannable object, it's very easy to play. And then quartz crystals, and you get down, and you have to make these very difficult. But there's one way: use your coupon machine, what you probably build future on. You can go on to, I think, specials. No, it's actually equipment. No, I'm tired today. And you can go down here and get 200 with the 2 coupons. And you can go on to quartz. You can get blade runners. You can keep going down the tree until you get all the stuff and supplies. And the Explorer, it takes quite a lot of resources even to research it. And then once you've researched it, it will cost that much, and they're quite difficult to make. So to make those little satellite looking things, scanner things, it takes those resources. So quartz crystal trays, cable, and reinforced iron plates, and you'll need, I think, like 6 of them, 5, and 5 motors, well, quite difficult to find, and steel pipes. And how you get steel pipes is you have to get far on the hub. So I think it might be on, yeah, some basic steel production, tier 3, all of this stuff, and you can make a factory area in your factory if you've built one already, or you can place it outside. You can have all the resources go in, and you can get out all the things you wanted out the other side. And I hope this actually helps this video, I really do. But the tractor costs that much, and those reinforced things I haven't even unlocked because they're on okay, just comment if you want me to say any more tips, and I'll say that in a future video. Probably as soon as I see your comment, I will look at that video. No, not video, sorry, I'm a bit tired today. And I'll look at your comment and I'll make a video about it. So if you wanted like how to make the rifle rounds for something, I'll do a whole video about the rifle and how far it shoots, all the resources it takes to make one, and all the resources it takes to, yeah, things like that. And the rebar gun, I'll explain lots of things about that, how you craft things, but if you subscribe and like, I don't mind if you even do any of that. But if this video helped, yeah, bye, and I'll see you another time.